Okay, so the second album I wanted to show you is a really special one that I was so excited to get. I got it online off of her website, I think, Naked. I think it's called Bibi Bullet. But as you might have guessed, I got Bibi's album, Lowlife Princess, and I've really been listening to this a lot. It came up on my Spotify suggestions at the airport. So I was so excited to order it. The limited edition was sold out everywhere else except for this website that I think she has through 88 Rising in California. And so if you're looking for her album, just know that you can get it from here. And so I wanted to get her limited edition version because like it seems to show like another side of her. I know like the other versions are very like noir, but I really like this like softer like childlike side of it that also has like some, I feel like has like some themes of emptiness and desolation, just as you see in the postcards later. But so here's her with the doll, Lowlife Princess. And I did take the CD out because it was attached, but it was like kind of falling. So I showed you the photo card. But so it's here like this, and it just has her with the same doll concept. And so I actually got one of the keychains I wanted because each one of her limited edition albums comes with a self-defense aspect of it. So I got the one with the hearts, and I think you like put your fingers and like you can like poke someone if they're like coming at you, you know. I like how it has the character I, which means love, in at least in Mandarin, and it's in the shape of a heart. And just the packaging overall is just so beautiful too in its own way. I don't think it's like a conventional kind of beauty, but it's like a really, she might put it like a raw beauty, like kind of like, you know, emotions that we might not talk a lot about but that really like permeate our lives a lot. So here is all the inclusions. So there's 2 photo cards with her really cute signature heart eyes. I feel like with her she has a lot of like symbolism of love, but also of like death and like loss and things like that. It's really cool. Here are all her postcards that we'll flip through, but first of all, here's like a storyboard. I'm really gonna look at Google Translate, and I want to like translate it for you all because I've been looking for a translation online and I haven't been able to see it, but I think it's like part of the noir concept that she's got. And I think this is actually a woman because look at this high heels. So that's another thing that I like. She's like not afraid to approach like taboo topics, like she's not afraid to put herself out there, which I really admire. And I know Johto has like a pretty intense music video, but I am going to watch it sometime because I do want to know what it's about. And so here's the storyboard concept. And now for the postcards, which I was really excited to get for this version too because they're so pretty, you'll see. So here's her with the doll. This is so mysterious. She's like hugging someone tight who's about to shoot her. Now she's on a pile of colorful trash bags, which relatable. Her with the doll again, and her facial expression is so pretty in this one. This pretty iconic. I want to put this up in my room. I'm not super sure which concept or video this one is from, but it's also really cool. Like, it kind of looks like a zero. Here she's got a trash bag on her head, but it actually looks really good. And I know in that song Lowlife Princess, she sings about how like money and fame and like labels aren't going to save her from her lows, which I think it's cool how then she incorporates like trash bags as fashion, because like it kind of shows that like even without all of that, like I don't know, she can still like find her way, I guess. It's like her album is very dark but also positive in a sense, which I don't know. In this one I was confused when I saw this concept online, but like looking at it in person, it doesn't look like she's like nauseous or something. It looks like she's going to kiss her reflection, which is really cute. This is such a pretty one too. I think I'm gonna have to hang this up. It looks like she's holding like some like a little mound of soil. This one's also so cool. As I was saying, like the trash concept, it's actually part of like the album cover too, I think. So here she's in a tunnel, which honestly I've always wanted to do as a kid. And like what I feel like this whole album concept, in the limited edition at least, it's like her returning to like the simplicity of childhood, like trying to seek like that simplicity again. Here's her with like a lot of different pieces of debris, I feel like, and a big teddy bear here. And somehow she makes it look fashionable and like really cool and pretty. This is also such a pretty photo. I think it like matches with her album like cover. She's like wearing a black dress, and I just noticed yesterday it looked like a silky mattress, but it's just like big black trash bags behind her, and it's so cool, like this concept. I feel like she is so creative in this album, and that's why I was so excited to get it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting some of these up. I wanted to show you my 2 photo cards that I might have already seen, but so the first one I got is her with this short hair concept, and like the 2 red dots that she says connects her to her grandpa, which I also think is really cool that she doesn't shy away from like personal things. But then like in this album concept, she often wears white dots, so I feel like it's kind of like her going back to like her childhood self. Like she definitely looks more kid-like in this photo with the puffy cheeks than in this photo with the uneven bob, the fur robe. I love them both, and I'm going to put them up. The keychains again, I'm so excited to put one on my bag. They're so cool, and like they'll just remind me of an artist I love. And finally were the photo book and albums. So when you take the photo book out, this is what it has in the back. Lowlife Princess. Here's like the whole track list. I like how they put the track list numbers here like this, and it says 88. And so the 2 posters that are included in the limited edition album are really pretty. Here's one, and I thought like she had a cut on her lip, but it's actually her with a piece of plastic bag in her mouth. So this is really cool. Like this layer is really fuzzy, and I think I'm definitely gonna put this up. She just looks so pensive. And then here's the other one. She looks more kind of like tired and lost in this one, but definitely relatable. Like, and I love this like necklace concept. Like you've got like a toy pistol and a knife, and it kind of goes along with the more fierce songs in the album. Then so finally is the photo book. I'm just going to flip through kind of quickly, but it's so pretty as well. I really like this photo. And I think like I just need to go back and watch all the music videos again. Because she's so cool. Like, what happened here? Someone's like forcing her. Obviously a lot of trigger warnings for her music videos, but they are honestly so magnificent. Like this one where she's walking into a room of hypocrites, I think. She's about to slice off all their heads. It kind of gave me like Squid Game vibes with the masked people. And I actually like how she really looks in this photo, standing on the table slicked in blood. Like, look at that tattoo. I'm not sure if it's an actual tattoo, but it has that character again, love, like that's on her keychain. Everything is like really cohesive, and like she just released this album in October, and I think her facial expression is really funny in this one. She's like, oh my gosh, we need to go. I like how she can alternate between like kind of indifferent looking and like crazy looking. Like she has something to do, somewhere to be, like she's not having it. So here's Lowlife Princess, her with the animal farm, blood splatters. I really also like this book. It has like the English translation too, which I know K-pop albums don't need to have, but since she also works with 88 Rising, I think it's for her international audiences too. And it's cool to see her own translation, and it's cool to see how a lot of these songs are written by her. And it just gives it like such more meaning, and I feel like a lot of songs in K-pop aren't necessarily written by the singer, and she like kind of does the full production because she kind of acts in her music videos too. This is the song I was talking about, like Lowlife Princess, where she says like, easy money and power are enemies of karma, lost times and freedom are a bonus. The line of shadows that can't be crossed anymore, the penthouse basement, aimless. I like how she incorporates themes of like busy people in a lonely city. That seems to be like the theme of like some of her songs. When I first saw this concept, it is different, and I think this is what she wears in Blade, but I like how it's kind of futuristic, like the whole like headdress and chains are like all like steel looking, so it's kind of cool. I do wonder where she got her inspiration from, but it's very unique, and I really like how she incorporates so many different concepts. And I also want to translate this and put it in either the description or captions. But yeah, and I like started to read more about like her label and things like that, and I really want to listen to more of Tiger JK, who's the CEO here, and his wife's music, because it seems like they're like big mentors to her, and I really loved her album and the direction that they gave her to like write all the songs, like create all the music videos. I think it's very different than like maybe what a lot of K-pop is these days, like where the singers or the idols don't write their own music. But yes, that was Bibi's album. Go get it now if you are looking for the limited edition version on her website. I got it super fast, and like within a week, even during the holidays, so they're really on top of it. But yeah. Bye everyone.